Everyone, welcome into the live stream. Today we've got an awesome build for you. We are building the Ninjago Legends Guardian Dragon set. I got a little tiny version of the Guardian Dragon. He's super cool. I love this little micro scale build of him. This was a gift from the Ninjago designers in Denmark when we got to visit them for Fan Media Days. Awesome little miniature version of the Guardian Dragon. So I thought it's only fitting now that we have the little tiny version. Let's build the big boy, shall we? So this is going to be a super awesome build, set number 71847 with 1,650 pieces. What's going on over here? Oh, stop it. Sorry, one second. And it costs 150 US dollars. So this is part of the Ninjago lineup that they're doing that's a little bit more like advanced, I guess you could say. They're a little bit more like the adult style sets going here, which I think is pretty cool that they're doing that. Oh geez, come on. There we go. Just got to make sure we got all the stuff. So let's go ahead and jump in and visit. Hello, Joel, Miles, Branley, Chris, Mont. Welcome in, guys. Ninjago Legends, let's do it. Let's jump in. This looks like a super awesome build. After we did our fun Neuschwanstein Castle, that was more the, the micro scale architecture. Now we're getting a very different vibe with a dragon, a Ninjago dragon. So let's jump in. Let's see, make sure I get this thing up here. I always put this up here thinking it'll help people not ask what set I'm building, but they always still end up asking a million times anyway, so I don't know if it's actually helping. All right, I'm gonna take the bags out so that this box will actually be stable. Otherwise, it doesn't really stay up. These new boxes are a little bit flimsy. Welcome in. Hey, D-Bricks, welcome in. Good to see you. UL, Chris, Stin, hello. Is this official Lego? Brendan Schwab, it is, yes. This is official Lego. It's got the Lego logo on it, on the box. It is the Lego Ninjago Legends. So, the Ninjago Legends sets are aged 14 and up, so they're a little bit more advanced than the base Ninjago sets. The designers at Lego realized that a lot of the fans who grew up with Ninjago in their childhood, Ninjago is in its 15th anniversary year, so they're realizing that a lot of these kids who grew up with Ninjago are now adults. And they still love Ninjago, but they want a little bit more of a challenge. So we're getting a little bit more challenging sets, which is awesome. A little bit bigger, like display type sets, which is very cool. Hi DJ, how are you, Albert? I'm great, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, they give us a little poster in this set. So if you want a little poster, get that. Oh, and we do have a couple of stickers, but not too many, so that's good. And let's get going. Just move all this stuff to the side. Let's get started. Bag one. We also get a pretty cool version of Master Wu. Looks like in this build, so bag one, let's do it. Cool set, thank you, Hat. I agree, I think it looks like a very cool one. When I first saw this one in stores, I was like, hang on, wait. Most Ninjago sets, a lot of them are like a little bit more kiddie. Because, they've got a lot of the young Ninjago fans. But these ones, they're like actually doing some legit adult display style stuff, which is very cool. Saw the Lego logo, of course, but hadn't seen Ninjago Legends before. This one is sick, right? Yeah, it is very cool. Oh, there's the dogs freaking out. It is very cool. They are doing the Ninjago Legends is like they're more like adult kind of vibe with these sets so that they can get some more advanced style things going. And this Master Wu minifig is very cool. He's looking like his fighting days, not his old master trainer days. So here he is, our very cool Master Wu figure there. Set him to the side. Can you see? Maybe we'll let you see him. Can we put him on here? I don't know if he'll fit. There we go. Put him on my little mini stand. Smashed all the Lego. I mean, why would I smash them? I'm building them. That's the opposite of smashing. I love Lego. Ellie, you are in the right place then. Welcome in. Andy, Royal, Jay Picard, Lori, Colwyn, Fatima, welcome in, guys. What's up, bud? How are you? Infinity Builder, I'm doing great. I'm about to build an awesome new Ninjago set. Can't complain about that. Thank you for those likes, guys. I appreciate that. If you can hit those likes for me, help us spread the word. Let people know that we got an awesome build going on in here. Much appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. And anyone who is not already subscribed, love it if you join us. Come join the fun. In fact, we are getting very close to 10K followers, 10K subscribers on YouTube. We're at like 9.7, I think. And once we hit 10K, we're gonna be doing a big Lego giveaway. Gonna be giving away some Lego gift cards. So if you wanna win some free Lego, make sure you've subscribed over on YouTube and the other channels. I subscribed. Thank you, Ellie. Appreciate it. Appreciate that very much. That set really looks amazing, right, Alex? It's so dope looking. It's so cool. Yeah, I think it's very smart they're doing this Ninjago Legends thing because they're gonna get a lot of those kids who grew up with Ninjago, but who want something a little bit more advanced. They're gonna really like this. I think it was super smart for them. Did you find room for the castle? I did, yes. The castle is, oh, it's right behind my little logo here, but he's right there. I think you can see Neuschwanstein Castle there. I did find room. How many bags in this set? 11. 11 bags in this set. So theoretically, I could build this in one day because we did 11 bags when we were doing the Neuschwanstein Castle set. But I don't know if I've got time for an 11 bag day. So we'll have to wait and see how much time we get. This might end up being a 2-build day. We'll find out. I'm not in a rush this time. This set really does look super cool though. So I'm happy to just kind of take my time with it if that's what happens. We can just take it kind of slow, have a chill Lego building day, you know? Not every Lego build needs to be a mad dash to finish it, even though that does tend to be what ends up happening pretty often, doesn't it? Just based on the look of this one, I have a feeling this set might end up being one of my favorite Ninjago ones. I think right now my favorite Ninjago is Cole's Titan Dragon Mech. That's a very cool set, but this thing might end up taking that spot. We'll see. Hey TJ, hello Roaming Bricks, welcome in. Like the stream, thank you, appreciate that. All of the likes, all the love, it's much appreciated. Spread the word, let people know that we have a good time in here with Lego. It's great. Did you change the color of the trees on the castle? I did, Albert, yes. Last night while we were watching a movie, I decided that I would just watch the movie and build those trees while the movie was playing because I didn't have to pay super close attention. So I built the autumn trees. I built the cute little fall trees, got them going, and then I switched them out while I was filming my review so that I could get footage of the fall trees in the review. That review will be coming up shortly, probably post it tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I did switch out the trees. I like the autumn colors on that Neuschwanstein castle a little bit better. It's nice having those little pops of color in there, you know? Is the Stranger Things Lego getting built soon? Rocco, yes it is. Patiently waiting for a long time for the Stranger Things set, right? Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Stranger Things is happening soon. So for those who don't know, the Stranger Things Upside Down set, the one that released like 5 years ago, I found a used copy of it at my local Bricks and Minifigs, 2 years ago, I think. And I have been waiting ever so patiently until the next season of Stranger Things came out. I did not know at the time when I committed to waiting, I did not realize that this season 5 of Stranger Things was gonna take like 12 years to come out. But we waited long enough and now it's finally almost here. Super exciting. We're gonna get to build that Stranger Things set finally. Yeah, and when does season 5 drop? It's later this month. So yeah, we're gonna have to start building that pretty soon here. I've also got the Wicked set that I am gonna be building before the Wicked movie comes out. So we've got a few projects that we gotta make sure we keep up with. We'll get them done though, don't worry. It's been so long, it really has been forever. Are you planning on getting the Creel house? I want it so bad, looks so cool. November 26th, 22 more days. Okay, we got 22 days to build the set, good. I have not seen the official announcement for the Creel house yet. So as you guys know, until we get an official announcement, I can't be commenting on rumors or leaks. I can say that if what the rumor leak that I saw ends up being real, that does look very cool. But we'll have to wait to see what ends up happening with that. I like the Dungeons & Dragons set. Me too, Roaming Bricks. That is my favorite set. Dungeons & Dragons set is my favorite. I love it. Such a cool set. So many fun little Easter eggs and details, and yeah, the campaign is really good too. What movie? Wicked. Wicked for Good. Hello, Bo. Good to see you. And hello, everyone over on Instagram. Dylan, Chris, Shellovs, something. Peter, Rod Bricks. Hello. Welcome in. I wonder when the Snoopy set will be out. That one does seem like it's taken a while, doesn't it? Because yeah, I think they announced that one. When was that? That was a minute ago that they announced that. So yeah, I am also curious as to when we'll be getting our boy Snoopy. I'm sorry, a Snoopy set? What? Where? Yes, a Snoopy set. It was one of the ideas announcements that was like a year ago, I think. So it's been a little while and we haven't seen anything official yet. But yeah, if I remember right, it's one of the ones that they announced a while ago. So now we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen with it. Has not been revealed and has not gone on sale yet. So don't worry, you didn't miss it. If you were freaking out a little bit that you missed the Snoopy set, don't worry. You did not miss it yet. Oh, this guy goes where? There. Yep. That looks right. Oh, sorry, missing some chats, guys. Love your new camera placement. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I appreciate it. It definitely helps. Been so long since I've joined one of your lives. Well, we are glad that you made it back. Oh, why is this not letting me scroll? Jeez. It's glitching out like crazy. After watching your review on Bumblebee, I realized it's kind of a lackluster set. Yeah, I gotta say, I think that I was right on that one. I think it's pretty lackluster too, which is sad because I wanted it to be really good, but yeah, it just doesn't look that good. That's just the unfortunate truth on that set. After Optimus was so cool, Bumblebee felt like a letdown, but I've heard Soundwave is good, so maybe I'll get him eventually. Oh, and Ninjago even better. Yes, Ninjago, Emily. I didn't get it, but now I don't think I ever will. LOL. Soundwave is so cool though. Yeah, so maybe Soundwave is worth it instead of Bumblebee. Is the Power Rangers one a rumor? No, Power Rangers has been officially announced. That one is official. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, Power Rangers is legit. It's happening. They've just barely announced it though, or just barely confirmed it. So it'll be a little while before we actually get the set. Oh geez, it's sunk in there. Because it always takes a bit of time from when we get the announcement to when it actually releases. It can be like a year, sometimes more. But it is real. It is coming. Oh wait, did the new Daily Bugle be officially revealed? It looks so cool and maybe better. I did not see a Daily Bugle revealed, no. I will be getting the Megazord, as you should. Call me and I'll help you build that one. All right, we'll do it. I really hope that they do the Megazord as like, you can have multiple people building the different sections of it. That would be very smart. So I hope they do that. Lego, if you're watching, I know you're in the design process for that one right now. Listen to me. Make it so that 5 friends can all come together and build the 5 different sections, be the 5 different Rangers. That would be so cool. We would all dress up in our different Ranger outfits. It'd be awesome. Oh, no. Stop it. I lost a piece. Where'd it go? There it is. Literally the exact same kind of piece that I lost yesterday. Those little cylinder pieces just roll all over the place. All right. Oh, one of those little barnacle pieces. I like those pieces. They're cute. I don't know why, but they're cute. I'm so in. Excellent. Yeah, it's officially confirmed on the website. I really like how it looks. It's so nice. The Daily Bugle? A new Lego Daily Bugle is officially confirmed? I don't keep up with announcements very well, guys. Let's see. I just see the old one. Oh, Spider-Man versus Mysterio. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, it's like a little play set. It's not like a big modular set. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that design of the Daily Bugle better than the like huge Daily Bugle that we got. That huge Daily Bugle that we got is a pretty boring design, in my opinion. It's just a big gray box. That one does look like it's a pretty good design though, so I would not be surprised. In fact, I would be surprised if it didn't happen, that people are gonna buy multiple copies of that set and do some cool custom expansion, you know, make a modular version of it. I am quite certain that that will happen very quickly with that set. That does look like a cool one though, Rocco. Thanks for pointing it out. Gives me more Daily Bugle vibes. Yeah, it does look a little bit more accurate to me as well. I'm with you there. Ninjago, nice. I just got the Fire Mech from this year. Very cool. I don't have that one. This is the only Ninjago that I've gotten from this year, but this looks like a super, super cool set. So I like this new Legends vibe that they're doing. It is pretty cool, I think. Hello Magoo, KJ, Mole, or Mole. Welcome in. Got a little waterfall here. All right. I like these inverted ones. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool little pieces. Okay, is that brown? Sometimes the reflection on these glossy pages is very hard to see what they're supposed to be. Ooh, first sticker. There's only 4 stickers in this set, so not too many. You know I'm going to always use my little sticker tool technique. Have you seen the series? I have not seen Dragons Rising, no. Nope, I watched all of the old seasons, but I have not seen Dragons Rising yet. And I can't tell you too much about it, but you will soon find out why the fact that I have not watched Dragons Rising cost me. I was punished for not having seen Dragons Rising. But that's all I can say for now. How many ninja names do you know? I know the original ninjas. I don't know the ones from Rising. Which ninja do you like the most? I think Cole. Cole's probably my favorite. I feel like he's kind of underrated. What details? Oh, I can't give details. So you're gonna have to stick around for those details, but they will be coming. They will be coming eventually, don't worry. But yeah, I kind of got, I mean, not really in trouble, but I'll just say it cost me a little bit to not have watched Dragons Rising. You'll see soon enough. Dareth? I mean, Dareth is, I guess, technically one of the ninja, but I don't know if I would officially count him. But you know, brown ninja, right? We can do that. Kai Cole J Zane. Oh, that's D-Bricks. That's your order. All right, fair enough. I know he's mine and my friends too. Oh, good. Okay, so Cole's getting some love out there. That's good. I did talk to some of the Ninjago designers when I was in Denmark, when they gave me this cool little mini version of this set. And they did confirm that based on like merch sales and stuff, that Kai is the most popular. He's the one that gets, tends to get the most sales and things. Which I guess kind of makes sense. He's, you know, he's the hot one, literally. But yeah, I'm a coal guy. OTJ, the aquarium set, outrageous. It's crazy. The price, hello, right? It's crazy price. Me personally, it looks cool, but not with the price. That's what a lot of people, including myself, seem to think, that it's a cool set, but like we can't do that price point. That's crazy. Feel it will retire quick due to lack of sales because it's crazy. It could retire pretty quickly. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. You never know what's going to happen with that kind of thing. At the very least, I anticipate that it will go on sale pretty fast. I think we'll get some pretty quick discounts on that thing, because like it's just, there's not very many people who are going to be willing to pay that much money for that aquarium set. I definitely think it's too much. What's your favorite original theme song? Like which version from the different seasons? I don't know. The one from Possession was pretty cool. There's a few cool ones. Ninjago or Chima or Dreams? Of those two, I would say Ninjago. Or of those three, I would say Ninjago. I never watched Chima, so I haven't seen it, but I know it's like kind of in the same universe as Ninjago. And Dreams is not my favorite. I've built some of the sets, but yeah, Dreams isn't my favorite of their shows. My list goes Cole, Jay, Tia, Zane, Lloyd. Okay, that's a fair list. I know 4. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. Different ninja. Yo, TJ, Matt, welcome in, Matt. How's it going? I love every time I'm building a Ninjago set because all the Ninjago fans come out of the woodwork and all come in and join the live, and it's fun. Everyone just starts nerding out on your Ninjago love. I will say I feel a lot better prepared to chat Ninjago than the last time I built a Ninjago set. The last time I built a Ninjago set, I had not seen all of the show the last time, so I was a little bit of a fraud, but at least now I can say I have seen all 15. It's 15, right, of the original seasons? There's a lot of seasons. But I have not seen Dragon's Rising. I've heard it's pretty cool though, so it's on my list. It's on my to-do list. Bow Build, Laura, Zoe, welcome in, guys. I'm getting my cousin into Ninjago. Nice. I mean, the difficult part is that at this point, kind of what I struggled with is that at this point, if you didn't like grow up with Ninjago, it's a lot of content to try to get caught up on. It's a lot of stuff to try to watch. Can be a little bit overwhelming when you're new to the Ninjago fandom. You should binge watch them. I mean, I probably will eventually, but like, I'll be honest, I've got so much stuff on my binge watch list already. There's so many shows, so many good things to watch. It's hard to keep up. Hard to keep up with all the different things that you can watch that some people are like, oh, you have to watch this. No, you have to watch this. Gotta prioritize the time, you know? You will buy Lego Pokemon? I will buy Lego Pokemon once it eventually comes out. I think it's supposed to be coming out starting in 2026. Because the end of this year, the end of 2025, is when the Mega Bloks Pokemon license runs out. So I think Lego has not been allowed to do anything with Pokemon yet, even though they like kind of have the rights for it. They like can't do it yet. If I understand correctly, they've had to kind of wait a little bit until the end of this year. But we should start seeing stuff next year, I think. Start getting some cool Pokemon content in 2026. And yeah, I will definitely be doing some Lego Pokemon when it comes out. Hi, good evening. Hope you had a great day. Thank you. I have been having a great day. Getting to build Lego? Can't be that bad of a day, right? Any day I get to build Lego is at least somewhat of a good day. Hello, Dylan, Richie, Guy, welcome in. One, two, three. There it is. All right, almost done with bag 2. So cool, right? This is a good set. Good night, English Nature. We'll see you next time. I know I'm always streaming. You guys in England, it's always pretty late nights for you guys at my streaming time, but just the way it goes, unfortunately. Thanks for joining, though. We'll see you next time. That's the end. Wait, no. I missed something. Just missed a couple things. All right, now that's the end. And on to bag 3. What time is it? 34 minutes in. All right, so we're doing about 15 minutes per bag at this point. So definitely won't be finishing this one in one day, because I do have to go in like an hour. So I don't think I'll be finishing 9 more bags in 1 hour if it took me half an hour to do 2 bags. That's okay. We'll take our time with this one. We'll enjoy it. We're not rushing. It's 22:28 here in the UK. Is it 14:28 where you are? Yes. No. It's 15:28 where I am. Or 3:28 p.m. as we say in America. Hey TJ, hey Gary. Hello, hello, welcome in. Good to see you, my man. Hi, Felly G. Ren, welcome in. Matt, what's not? Matt, hello. Brian, Dance Exploration, welcome in, you guys. Welcome to the live. There it is. Good to see you too. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, thank you. What you up to? Felly, I can't read what you said because it looks like it's written in Russian. Build the wicked wall set right now. Oh, building. You're building it. Oh, nice. I have that one right over there. I'm gonna save mine to build it like right before the movie comes out. That's what I'm waiting for. We're gonna be going to see the movie on the 17th. So I'm gonna try to build it like the day of or the day before. Do some fun little content with it. It looks like a fun set though. I like all the minifigs that come with it especially. There's a lot of these little parts in this bag. Okay. A lot of different colors of this one piece in here. Nothing much. We're going to the mall this weekend to get Mario Standard Cart. Nice. That's a fun set. Have fun with that one, Gary. That's really cool. Oh no, Twitch has got a spam bot on it. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? I mean, I guess I could go block him, but... Okay, and you go where? Oh, right there, you just slide in. Nice. Just nice little Lego geometry, sliding, fitting right in there. Oh, and it's like a little waterfall going down the side. Ah, I love it. These Ninjago sets often do a really nice job of just making like nice aesthetic little nature scenes, you know? They do a really good job of making these kind of tranquil garden kind of vibes in a lot of their sets. The other one that did this really well was the, what was that one? It was like a big, like dragon waterfall rock feature with like a little koi pond. I don't remember what that one was called. But I feel like it was kind of similar vibes to this, where it was like a big rock feature with the waterfalls, and it was, yeah, it was just nice. It was a nice little design. Anyone out there, help me with the name of that one if you can. Keep trying to go live, but the option isn't showing up for me, probably because I don't have 1,000 followers. Yeah, there's different rules on different platforms as to how many followers or whatever you need to do live streams. TikTok is 1,000. I think Instagram is something else, and YouTube is something else. Like they've all kind of got different rules for that. It gets a little bit hard to keep track of all of the different rules, to be honest. Did you get the fish tank from Lego? I did not get it, Gary. No, if I had gotten the fish tank from Lego, then you would have seen it. Like as soon as Lego reveals a set, if I have it, I'll show you guys that I have it. As soon as a set is officially announced. But no, I did not get the fish tank. And honestly, like I'm totally okay with that because that fish tank is gonna be problematic. I have a sneaking suspicion that it's gonna cause some drama, kind of like the Death Slice did. So yeah, I think I'm okay not getting that one. Another little pool of water up here. Wow, I'm looking at how little we've built so far, how tall the set is going to be enormous. This thing is going to be massive, absolutely massive. Oh no, the camera went off again. Ugh. Why does it do that? Yeah, I've had to take a break from Lego over the past few months. Haven't seen great value recently. General Groves, I will agree with you. There's been some real issues with some Lego pricing and value and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on lately, but yeah, the fish tank is the most recent example. That aquarium set is just not priced right. And it's a little wild, so I don't blame you for taking a break. I've taken a pretty good break as well from buying Lego. As a Lego ambassador, I'm still getting sent sets, so I'll still do my reviews, but I'm trying to be really like mindful and aware of pricing in my reviews lately. And not just, try to remember that obviously if someone is spending their own money on something, then they need an honest review about whether it's worth it for that. So I try to keep that in mind when I'm doing my reviews. I always try to keep that in mind, but like especially recently because the pricing does seem to be going a little wild. I was a little bit upset that they forgot to put glass on the fish tank. I mean, yeah, on the one hand, I understand why they didn't, because I feel like that would have just made it like, it's hard to do Lego glass well. Like the only thing I've seen where they did a lot of glass that looked still decent was the minifigure vending machine, that like gumball machine vibe. To do that big of like glass, they would just have to do with the big panel windows, and then you would have all those lines going through it, and then you wouldn't be able to see into the set as well. So I'm personally okay with the fact that they didn't put the glass on the outside of it. Like it makes sense to me why. I still just think the price is crazy though. So to me, the price is the real problem with that set. But I understand the glass thing. I know a lot of people wanted there to be glass all around the outside of it. Yeah, you inspired me so much to go live and build Lego on camera, but oh well, at least I can attend other people's lives. Well, Matt, you keep working at it. One day you will get there. I also did not think, I never thought that this was going to be something that I was doing. Like doing Lego live streams and like getting free Lego and getting paid sometimes to do stuff with Lego. Like I never in a million years did I think that would happen to me. And now here we are. So like you really just never know. You never know what's going to happen in life, what's coming down the pipeline for you. So just keep at it, have fun with it, enjoy yourself, have fun with the hobby. Don't get too stressed out over, you know, things like followers or likes or whatever. Just have a good time with it, and things will eventually happen for you. I really believe that. People who are just genuine and authentic and have a good time with their hobbies, stuff will eventually come around. Hey TJ, I'm stressed about it all. LOL. That's fair. That's totally fair, Galen. Hello. Have you got the Vespa? I do have the Vespa. I've got little Groot and little Venom Groot riding on the Vespa right back here. It's one of my favorite little combos. Super cute. If you had to buy all these Lego sets, would you, with the cost of Lego going up and up? There's a lot that I would buy and there's a lot that I would not. There are some that even though they're expensive, I still would, like the Black Pearl, aka Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. That's one that I loved the build and I would still buy it. There's some that I definitely wouldn't. There was one I did just the other day. What was it? Now I can't remember. But like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I don't know if I would have bought that one with my own money. That's a recent one. Bumblebee I would definitely not have bought with my own money. There's another one recently that I was like not a super big fan of. The Mario and Yoshi 8-bit thing, I did buy that one with my money and I would buy it again. So yeah, it just depends, you know. I really want the Black Pearl, but it's sold out everywhere, so I'm hoping I can get it eventually. It'll come back eventually. For sure eventually. They're not gonna stop on that one that quickly. So yeah, keep your eye out for the Black Pearl. It might not be in time for the holidays, but you will be able to get it eventually, I'm sure. Where did you put the castle from yesterday? Gary is right behind my logo here. It's a little bit hard to see, but he's right there. I was thinking of getting the Vespa, but I've been hearing that it falls apart too much. I've heard other people have that issue. I didn't have that issue. So I wonder if some people like just didn't put it together quite correctly. I don't know. Black Pearl is definitely on my wish list. I have the OG Queen Anne's Revenge. Oh, nice. I wish I had that one. Is the Harry Potter castle still your favorite set? No, the Dungeons and Dragons set is my favorite set now. I see it now. Yeah, there you go, Gary. Hi, Rise to Sun. Welcome in. Jack, Big Guys, Vishal, hello, hello. Hi, Golden Bricks. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Get a fun Ninjago build for us today. So, you know, I'm having a good time. I'm building Ninjago. How about Rivendell? Camille, yes, Rivendell is my second favorite set. Yeah, Rivendell's been in my top 3 ever since I first built it. Beautiful set, amazing build, super great details. Definitely recommend Rivendell, for sure. Love that build. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for Rivendell. And then the Vespa, I do like the Vespa. I haven't had the falling apart issues, but I especially like it with my little Groot combination. So that makes it, that takes the Vespa for me from like an 8 out of 10 to like an 11 out of 10 by adding the Groot riding on it. It's just so cute to me. It's 4:12 a.m. in India, bro. Whoa, that is early. You are up. You're either up very late or you woke up very early. One of the two. But either way, welcome in. Glad you're here. Get another little waterfall. Not sure why they use brown on the back side of that one, but What color is that? Oh, it's brown. Okay. Oh, right there. I gotcha. Oh, we're getting a little Technic sub-assembly here. Where do you go? Where do you belong? Right there. I build Lego too. Nice, X. You are in the right place. Hello from Wales. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Wales. That base looks so good, doesn't it? It's a very, very pretty base. They did a real nice job with the design on this one. I didn't sleep till now. Ooh, so you are up late. All right. You gonna be going to bed soon, or are you hanging out for a while? Have Lego ever teamed up with Elvis Presley Enterprises? They could have an Elvis Presley statue, Graceland's mansion, and the Lisa Marie Presley jet. I don't believe we've ever had an Elvis set. That could be cool though. But yeah, I don't think they ever have. That could be one that you could submit as a Lego Ideas submission. I thought you don't build Ninjago sets. I don't build a lot of Ninjago sets, but I did get this one as a gift after they gave me the cool little mini version. So I was like, you know what? This one looks awesome, so I'm gonna try this one out. So I don't build a ton of Ninjago, but I've got a few. Like I've got the City Markets, I've got Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, the Source Dragon of Motion. So I build some Ninjago. Love the setup. Thank you, Jacko. My little brother just told me the new Xbox is $1,200 coming soon. What? That's too much. Built a 20th century funnel ship out of Lego scraps without instructions. Fun. If I were to get any Ninjago set, it would be this one. You know what? That's fair. This is a very cool one, so I'm with you on that. Hello all. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Welcome in. This is looking really cool. I'm really, really liking how this is coming together. Like the rock formations on here look like they're kind of like floating. Like they're a little bit like the Avatar mountains, you know, like defying gravity kind of rocks. It's very pretty. Got all these little waterfalls coming out of everywhere. It's really aesthetic, really nice. I'm a fan. And there we go, end of bag 3, on to bag 4. Is there a theme you haven't touched till now? I've never built any Chima, and that one's now retired. I have never built any Monkey Kid. I've never built any Minecraft. I think those are probably some of the only themes that I've never touched. It was 45 centimeter long, about 18 inches. Nice, X. They had an Elvis picture set. That's right, they did. They had an art set of Elvis. Forgot about that one. By the way, your Halloween trick-or-treat was incredible. Thank you, Jacko. It was really cute. I loved how excited all the little kids were getting. It was very fun to see. Their little faces light up when they saw the Lego bags. It was awesome. I love your mug. My mug? Oh, thank you. These are Hydro Jugs. It's my favorite brand of mug, jug, tumbler, whatever these are called. I'm not sponsored by them, but Hydro Jug, if you want to sponsor me, let me know. All right, bag 4, we are building some dragon legs. Here we go. So this, I guess this is most of the base. There's still a few details, like we're gonna get this little gate on here and a little tree coming out, but it looks like that's the main section for the base is now completed. So yeah. Yes, it's 4:20 a.m. now here. I did my last episode number 8 today building the Arkham Asylum set. Nice. 24 bags to that set. I'm going to use it as an advent calendar. I love 24 bag advent calendar sets. They're so fun. So fun. I did that with the Home Alone set, and I wonder if there's one that I could do with it this year. I think the Black Pearl, I think, was 24 bags also. But I've already built it, so that one I won't be able to do with the 24 bag advent calendar since it's already been built. Maybe I can find another one though that I haven't already done. Hi, Hamilton. What are you building? I am building the Ninjago Legends dragon right here. Do you like Harry Potter? I do like Harry Potter, but I have conflicting feelings about Harry Potter because I grew up with it and it was a big part of my childhood and I really like a lot of it, but I don't like J.K. Rowling these days. So I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do with my childhood love for the stories and the magic and the world, but that's conflicting with my adult sense of responsibility for the way JK has been behaving lately. So I don't know. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing to figure out. So for now, I've decided that I'm not buying any more Lego Harry Potter sets. I'll keep the ones that I have, because it's still, you know, still a big part of my childhood and something that I grew up with that I loved, but I'm not gonna give her any more of my money. That's my current decision on that, but I don't know. What set you hated the most but changed your mind after building it? I don't usually hate sets before I build them because I usually like try to keep an open mind before I build a set. But I'll tell you the set that surprised me the most was Cole's Titan Dragon Mech, again from Ninjago, because I was never like a big Ninjago guy, and then I built that set, and I also was not a big mech guy. That was the first big mech that I built. And that was like, I was shocked at how good of a set that was, and it was so cool. Such a good build, such a good set. So yeah, I guess I would have to say probably that one. That one surprised me the most, at least. What is your favorite thing you built? My favorite set is the Hogwarts Icons. Not Hogwarts Icons. That's one of my least favorite sets. My favorite set is the Dungeons and Dragons set. It's a very, very cool build. Yeah, I like it. The Hogwarts Icons is the one I was gonna say is the opposite of that other question, was the one that I was the most excited to build at first. When I saw it, I thought it was gonna be so good, and then after I was done with it, I really did not like it very much. Oh, there it is. I was like, what is happening? Where is this piece? What are your thoughts on next year's modular? I'm hearing it is a music store / furniture store. I have also heard rumors about next year's modular, but I've not seen anything official yet. And as a LEGO ambassador, I have to be really careful to not comment on rumors, because if I say anything, people will assume that it means that it's true or that I have inside information or anything. So until I see official announcements, then I have to be very careful about what I say. I have a lot of ideas for modulars that I think would be really cool to see, that I hope that they will do soon. Like, I think that it would be really cool if we got a hospital modular, like a legit full hospital would be good. Or like a school, like a high school or a middle school or something. So yeah, there's a lot of room for stuff in the modular world still. There's plenty of buildings for them to do. Sorry, oh, it's totally fine. I can talk about the concept. I just can't talk about like specific things about it. Because yeah, don't want to give people the wrong impression. And especially when it comes to like leaks and things like that, Lego does not want us to be amplifying leaks. Because you know, they try to work really hard to make sure that they get to be the first one to announce stuff. So when it gets leaked, it kind of like ruins their plans a little bit. So yeah, we try to help them out with not making leaks even bigger, you know? School too, yeah, school would be a good one. You probably already know, but you're not allowed to say it, I'm guessing. Gary, I may know, I may not. I can't even tell you if I know. I can't tell you if I do know, and I can't tell you if I don't, because if I tell you if I don't know, then whenever I do know and I say I don't know, then you know that I know, you know? It all gets very confusing. So I just have to always say, I don't know. But that is the exact struggle of being a Lego ambassador. There's a lot of benefits to being a Lego ambassador, but having to be very careful about what you say and how you say it is one of the struggles. Mostly good things, but a couple of difficult things. Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! Yeah, I understand that. Okay, thank you, Gary. That's a friend reference, did you know? Haha, it is kind of a friend reference, yeah. I know. Do you know that you know? What do you know that I know that you know? I feel like a lot of shows have kind of done that bit, though. But yes, they did do it on Friends. Lego group holding the gun behind your back if you confirm the leaks. Honestly, kind of. Yeah, and the other part about it too is that like if they ever find out that leaks come from an ambassador, then it makes the whole program like suffer, because the Lego Ambassador Network is like a part of the Lego group, but not everyone at the Lego group necessarily is involved with it. So like when we get to like see things before they come out or when they send us stuff, all of that depends on how valuable the rest of the company sees the ambassador network. So if one ambassador goes and like leaks a bunch of stuff, then the other people at the Lego group company, they're gonna be like, oh, well, we don't wanna work with any ambassadors anymore, because when we send stuff to ambassadors or when we give them little sneak peeks of things, they go and leak it. So even if I'm not the one leaking it, if any ambassador leaks stuff, then it hurts the whole program, because then they think that ambassadors aren't a good thing or that they can't be trusted or whatever else. So it's kind of a team effort with all the ambassadors to like make sure that we're all watching out for each other's backs and like we're keeping the program going, because you know we all know we're very lucky to be a part of this program, and we want it to be able to keep going. And No one wants to be the one who ruins it for everyone else. Well, at least I hope no one wants to be the one that ruins it for everyone else. I sure don't. I don't want to be that person. Right there? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Look at that. Cool little dragon leg. This dragon is going to be enormous. If that's just his leg, that's crazy. Do you have a favorite set from Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2? Wow, that's so specific. No, I don't, because I don't know what sets are from that line. Who are your favorite Lego builders, like Brickcraft and Bevan's Bricks? Honestly, Ian from Lego Masters. He won Lego Masters this last season with his sister, Ian and Sage. Ian's really cool. I followed him before they were on Lego Masters, and I found out that he follows me. He's a really cool guy. I've met him at several of the brick conventions. He does a really good job with his builds, and I'm always very impressed with his parts usage. He's like very clever with his builds, and he's also just like a super nice guy, super cool, down-to-earth guy. So he's one of my favorites. And the other thing I really like about him is that he does really good work at small scales. So like he's built some really big, impressive things, but he does a lot of work with like tiny little things, which I always think is really impressive, not only because you have to be like super creative to be able to build at tiny scales, but it's also really cool because it means that Lego fans who don't have like tens of thousands of dollars of Lego in this massive collection, even if you just have like a few parts, you can still build something really cool and really creative. And he's done like a good job of kind of like proving that, that it doesn't take, you know, tens of thousands of bricks to make something impressive. You can make something still very cool and very impressive with a small number of parts. So I like seeing that kind of stuff, because sometimes I think the Lego community kind of becomes like a rat race of who can have the biggest collection and the most parts, and you know that can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes, especially because Lego is getting more expensive lately. So I really like that he's done so much with such a small number of parts. Does any ambassador leak a set before? I think it has happened before, and it's a problem, and that's why they're pretty like strict with us now. Like they're very clear with us now that like if someone is caught to have been leaking a set, then they're like probably going to get kicked out of the program, because they don't want that to happen anymore. So yeah, they're pretty strict about it. You're answering like a politician. Well, maybe I am. I feel like I kind of have to be sometimes, because I'm so worried about like saying one wrong thing online and getting canceled for it. I'm on the last bag. I love the Wicked Wall Art set so much. I'm excited to build that one, Matt. It's going to be a fun one. Lego needs to do a bowling alley, ice skating rink, and roller skating rink modular. Those would all be very cool, but they're also very big and like very flat. So I don't know if they'd be the most interesting for them to do. Maybe if they like did a building that had like an ice skating rink on the ceiling, on the roof or something, that could be cool. I wish Lego could make a school for the city. I think a modular city school would be very cool. I agree. Okay, bag 5. Oh, that was a bad rip. Duck Bricks one time got banned for leaking a set. I don't know everything that happened with Duck Bricks, but I did hear something about that. So I'm not gonna like spread rumors or anything, because I don't know everything that happened about that. But yeah, Lego does stay pretty strict with the ambassadors, making sure that we're not causing problems. Oops. Because yeah, the ambassador program is something that's like super unique. Like, how many other companies have programs like the Ambassador Network? Like, I can't really think of any. Like, my husband is trying to do a lot of stuff with Disney. So he like does a lot of Disney social media stuff. And Disney doesn't have anything like this, where they like, where a company has a specific group of influencers that they like work with and they use for promotion and they send stuff to. It's like a very unique program. So I think it's very cool that LEGO does it, and hopefully it can continue. But if people leak things, then it won't. So yeah, we're hopeful that it can continue for a long time. So we're trying to make sure that it stays on LEGO Group's good side, that they see the value of the ambassadors, that they like us, that we're actually like helpful for them as a company, you know? I'm starting to build a drive-in theater for my city. Fun. Watchers, he has to be Switzerland. A little bit, yeah. I do have to be Switzerland a little bit. I mean, partly is like, you know, I want to make sure that I'm, you know, not causing unnecessary drama online. Don't want to, you know, cause any problems, but also like, that's kind of just my personality. Like, I don't want to do drama. Like, I don't like drama. I don't like, you know, stirring things up with people. I don't want to be fighting with some other people online, some other ambassadors or some other builders or whatever. Like, I'm not about that. That's like exhausting. So he made a video about it. Oh, did he? Oh, I haven't seen it. What do you think about Mandar Productions? I don't know them. Or maybe I know them, but I just don't know them by that name. Sometimes I like meet people in the LEGO community in real life, and then I don't remember what their handle is and stuff, or vice versa. Sometimes I see someone online and I learn what their online name is, and then I meet them in person, and they're like, "Hi, I'm Joe." And I'm like, "Hi, Joe." And then later I'm like, "Oh wait, Joe is this person." There's a lot of us. There's a lot of people on the internet, so it can be hard to keep track of sometimes, you know? How many bags are you gonna do? We're gonna do 5 or 6 today. I'll either finish here or maybe do one more, we'll see. What's going on, Mr. Japan? We are building the Ninjago Legends dragon. You don't like drama? I know, Bo, right? I don't like drama. I'm pretty just like even keeled on stuff, I think. I don't know. Is that true? Are my friends gonna come out and tell me that I'm lying and that I actually am the most dramatic? You're a good person. I enjoy watching your stuff. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. I do try to be a good person. In this internet age, it's sometimes hard. You're the most chill. Oh, good. Pretty sure I'm more dramatic than you. I mean, I don't know. Oh. What the? Gotta make sure that goes on correctly. Okay. Uh, M&R Productions. Yeah, I don't know if I know M&R Productions. It's very possible that I've like seen their stuff, but I just didn't click their name in my brain. Because yeah, there are a lot of Lego people out here, out in the world. And I will admit that since I spend so much of my time like making Lego content, I don't spend a lot of time watching other people's Lego content because I get a little Legoed out sometimes. I'm like, I have to spend so much time making my stuff that when I'm on social media scrolling, I'm usually not scrolling on more Lego because I'm like, oh, I need a little break. I need to get something else in my brain other than Lego right now. So I don't know. You guys probably know the Lego community better than I do, is what I'm saying. Like, you guys probably know more creators and more people than I do. How to get an idea set to become a long-term official Lego theme? Is it based on sale? I don't know if there is any like specific way to do that. I would guess, I mean, this is just a guess, I would guess that if a set does really well in sales, that it's more likely that it would eventually become a theme, a licensed long-term theme. But I don't know if there's any, I don't know if that's ever happened before where it goes from an idea set into being like an official Lego theme. I would guess a lot of it just has to do with licensing rights and if that company wants there to be multiple sets. Sometimes companies just only want the one-off set and they don't want to do a whole long-term partnership. Yeah, I don't know how that process would work. That is an interesting question, though. Do you think this Legend series will last long? I hope it does. I think it's a very cool series. I think it will. If I had to guess, as long as it sells well enough, like there's a lot of the designers at the Lego group, when I talked to them, they were very excited about this series. They're excited about how the Ninjago fandom has kind of been growing up. Oh no. Oh dear. Did I use the wrong part somewhere? They're excited about how the Ninjago fandom has kind of been growing up, and now that they're a bit more, they've kind of like grown with the fans. Oh, I did use the wrong part. Shoot. Oh, man. Okay, it was a while back, too, so I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to see if I can disassemble this thing. Without taking it all apart. Oh, I can't, because they're all locked in. Dang it. Oh, man. This is going to be kind of a hassle. 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to take this apart as oh, geez, this is going to be a lot to take apart no matter what. Okay. Just trying to take this apart without wrecking too much, but I put the wrong piece in there. So now, can I get it back together? Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was all kind of locked in there, but that wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Definitely could have been a lot worse, is all I'm saying. Oh, and now it's like actually locked in. Great. Okay, where were we? Where was I? There we were. I forgot completely what I was talking about because I just focused on that for a second. So I don't remember. Will the Ninjago Legends series last long? I think it will. I think it's going to be popular. I think a lot of the fans of Ninjago are growing up and they want these kind of more adult, advanced sets. These display sets are pretty cool. And I know that the designers at the LEGO Group are very excited about them. So I think it'll last a while. I hope it'll last a while at least. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm at work right now, but I'll be pulling up with my crew for your next stream. Let's connect. Add me on Discord. Hey, I don't do Discord. I can't handle Discord. I had to use it for work at this place that I worked a while ago, and I just hated it. So I just don't do Discord. Otherwise, I absolutely would add you. But yeah, come on by anytime. Good to see you. Yeah, people, I get a lot of requests and invitations for people on Discord, or people want me to like do my own Discord server or whatever it's called, and I just can't, guys. I just can't do Discord. Not that you can't be dramatic. Oh, I can be dramatic if I want to be dramatic. I just rarely want to be. The future is now, old man. Yes. I know. I just don't like it. It kind of stresses me out because it gives me a little bit of PTSD from my old job. And I've already got so many social media things to keep track of that I just have a hard time getting myself to add another thing to keep track of, another place to keep up with comments and chats and all this stuff. It's a lot of work. Ooh. Oh, okay. They're getting that little like twist going on the body. You see on the picture, he's got like a little bit of a curve in his torso. He's like, yeah. This is pose. He's like, yeah. Fair. Yes, thank you. It is fair. I agree. I agree. Can't be doing everything all the time. I'm already trying to keep up with Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, and it's a lot of content. It's a lot of places to work. I grew up before the internet and cell phones. I know, Albert. I know. Yeah, you know what? Even the fact that you're here is great. You're doing great. Keep it up. Thoughts on the Goonies set? CM, I think it looks super nice. It looks like a fun set. I'm not the biggest Goonies fan. I just didn't grow up with the Goonies. Like, it wasn't a big part of my childhood. So I don't think I'm going to get it. But I think for all those 80s kids out there who like were raised on the Goonies, I think it's going to be a super fun set. And I definitely, I like the design. I think they did a really good job with all of the ways that they were incorporate the movie and the different scenes and all the different stuff. I got to see it up close at Fan Media Days, and I was quite impressed, I will say. Thought they did a really nice job with the design of that set. But yeah, I'm not the target market for that set because I didn't grow up with Goonies. Okay, we got one more. Oh, this is the tail? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got the curve going both directions. Nice. Very nice. What time is it? 4:20. Do I have time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more bag. How about that? We'll do bag 6 and then we'll be done for today. Hey TJ, I'm building the Goonies ship now. Nice, very nice. That's fair. Nostalgia plays a big role for me, so if it's not something you grew up with. Yeah, nostalgia is like, I think, one of the main driving factors for that set. Even though it is a nice set, it's really the nostalgia that's getting people, I think. Goonies ship looks really fun to build. It does. It does look like a fun build. And I definitely think it's going to be getting that nostalgia for sure. I grew up with Goonies and I don't like what the set looks like. That's fair. That's totally fair. What is it about the set that you don't like the look of? How many Lego sets did you give out on Halloween? Ooh, I think it ended up being around like 60 or 70. It was a lot. We had a lot more trick-or-treaters this year than last year. We thought that it was going to be a fine thing to do because last year we only had like, oh, how many did we have last year? Like 20 or 30 trick-or-treaters come by. So we were like, yeah, we'll do, you know, we've got these sets that we're going to be giving away to charity anyway. So let's give them to the kids who come by. And then, you know, we'll be the cool house in our neighborhood and we'll make all the kids excited for next year. And then for whatever reason, this year there were like so many more kids than last year. It was like double the number of kids that came out last year. So it was fine though, because we had plenty of sets for the charity thing that we're doing. And, you know, I kind of figured whether we're giving them to kids at charities at shelters or, oops, there it is, or we're giving them to kids on Halloween, either way, it's going to make some kids who might not otherwise have been able to get some Lego, it's going to make them really happy. So it was a fun time. It was a fun thing to do. It's fun seeing the kids get so excited about it. Hopefully we can do it again next year. Wow, yeah, thanks, Matt. The first set should have been the diner, then the house, then the abandoned diner, then the underground well, then the ship, if you ask me. I mean, they would have had to do like 1 million sets. So that's what they were trying to do, is they're trying to get the whole movie in just one set. And I feel like they did a pretty good job. Like, they got so much of the story into the rooms on the backside of that ship to be just one set. Because I don't think they were ever going to do like 5 different sets for the 5 different locations. So I think, given the fact that they were really trying to do as much as they could with just one set, I think they did a good job. I wish the ship was fully closed and had a door to open if wanted. I mean, this is a classic Lego debate about closed versus open models. Personally, I don't want doors on most of my sets. That just adds a lot of pieces, it adds a lot of weight, and therefore it adds a lot of price. So I personally am fine with not having closed doors, like on even like the Death Slice. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it doesn't bother me that it's opened. But especially one like the Goonies, it doesn't bother me because it's supposed to have 2 sides. It's supposed to have the front side, which is the enclosed ship, and you can like display it on that way if you want to see the outside of the ship. And then you just turn it around if you want to get the inside. If they had a door on it, then it would have to be enclosed all the way around. And I don't personally think that there's much reason to do enclosed all the way around for that kind of a set. Like, the Lego designers are always having to weigh the cost between, is this like a set that's going to be displayed from just one angle? And, you know, like if it's up on a bookshelf and you want it to be closed, great, just display it from the closed side. But if it's up on a bookshelf and you want it open, display it from the open side. But they always are having to weigh like the cost and benefit of, you know, we could make this even bigger, or we could make this closed, or we could do all these different things. But then you have to worry about how much more is it going to cost now, and how much bigger is it going to be, and will people still be able to afford it if we make it cost more? So it's a tricky balancing act that they have to do that I do not envy that decision that they have to make. Because it seems like no matter what they do, someone's always going to be upset about it either way. Next year I'm bringing my kids. All right, do it, Bo. It's Goonies. The inside is where all the movie memories are. Yeah, that's what I think. I think they did a nice job with selecting the different parts of the movie that went into the ship and where things are. I liked it personally, but that's okay if you didn't. Everyone's allowed their own opinions on that, obviously. Not everyone has to agree on that. But obviously, did you get a Goonies set? I did not. No, I did not get the Goonies set for review. Just from what I saw of it, though, I think it looks like a nice design, even though I haven't built it yet. Maybe if I built it, I would change my mind about it. I don't know. But I like the overall concept of the design. Do you think we're gonna get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle now for nostalgia? You never know. It could happen. Lego Pyramid Set does the top lift off so you can see inside of it. Yes, it does. Do you think we're gonna get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh yeah, saw that. I found the Death Slice for $219 Canadian with all 40 minifigures. One of the sites I use, it's fourth party though. Yeah, that's definitely not real. $419. Even still, $419, definitely not real. No way are you finding that set for that price from someone real. That's gonna be knockoff Lego for sure. Yeah, because that would be a really crazy price if that was the real thing. This little leg bit here has got a little bit of a complicated section. They're having to use a lot of Technic pins and rods on the inside structure of this, because it's got to be very strong to hold up all the weight on the legs and everything to be able to keep this figure up. So they're actually doing connections in like 3 different ways, which is a pretty cool technique. They're doing connections with studs, they're doing connections with pins, and then they're doing connections with anti-studs. So they're doing like a lot of, they're locking it in, what we call it, when they use both studs on the tops and then also studs on the sides to lock those bricks in. So this is getting into some cool building techniques. Hasn't the patent run out on the Lego brick, meaning anyone can now copy it? Yes, anyone can make Lego bricks. Anyone can make like this, anyone can make this. So that's fine. I've tried a lot of alternate brick companies, and I don't think there's any problem with that. The problem when it's theft is when companies steal Lego designs. So like if a company took this exact design, this exact instructions, manufactured their own much cheaper, much lower quality bricks, and then sold this, but like it wasn't Lego, you know, some other Chinese company or something, but it was this exact design. This design of this set is what's still copyrighted. So that would be stealing still. So yeah, bricks themselves, anyone can manufacture. And I think it's actually cool that different people do manufacture it. It helps keep competitiveness and, you know, competitive pricing, competitive designs in the Lego world, I think is a good thing. You know, let different companies try different things out and keep pushing each other, really. But yeah, that's not the issue. The issue is when they straight up steal full-on designs. That's the problem. The Western Bank looks good from Lumabricks. It's big like the saloon. Nice, yeah. Like Lumabricks is a brand that I think does a good job with their stuff. They make their own things. They make their own designs, and they use bricks, and you know people will call it knockoff Lego or fake Lego or whatever, but it's just an alternate brick company but they're doing their own designs, their own products, their own things. They're not like stealing Lego designs and just selling it as their own. So that's the difference between a company like Lumabricks and some of the other companies that are just straight up stealing Lego designs. What else are you streaming on? Sam, I'm streaming on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. The big four. On TikTok, I did see some people have the Lego picture, but they got rid of the Lego symbol on the box. Yeah, I mean, that's copyright infringement too. If you're taking something that is Lego and then you're just erasing the Lego brand from it, then that is a no-no. Ooh, getting that leg locked in there. I like it. That's pretty cool. Another one of those like floating rock things. Okay, looks like we've just got this claw to put on here, and that's gonna be it for us today. I'm really glad I started building this set. I was debating today about whether I was gonna start with this one or if I was gonna do a different build, but this one is turning out really cool. So I'm glad we went with this one for today. Thank you. You're welcome, Sam. Thank you for being here. They have an interstellar drive-in with spaceship on top. That's a cool one. It's a cool idea. All right, here is our claw for this leg. Go right there. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. That's looking cool. That's looking very cool. All right, we are about halfway done. So we're gonna end there for today. Tomorrow, we've got 5 more bags to do tomorrow. We did 6 today, we'll have 5 tomorrow. And yeah, it is coming along. It is looking cool. I really like this base display thing that they got on here. And the way that the dragon's body is like gonna be curving, and they got like this very dynamic looking pose. Very cool. I'm excited to finish building it. I'm just telling you, if you want to tell Lego about that, it's going on. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it, Gary. Thank you. How long normally are sets available before they retire them? Mick, usually around 2 years. Sometimes less than that, but sometimes more. Some sets, like the Hogwarts Castle and the UCS Millennium Falcon, those ones have been on sale for like 8 years. But usually 2 years is about average. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you everyone for joining. Come on back tomorrow. We will be finishing up the Ninjago Legends Guardian Dragon. Very cool set. Coming up this month, we've got Wicked to celebrate the movie coming out. I'm going to do the Wicked wall art poster. We've got Stranger Things coming out at the end of this month, so I'm going to be building the Stranger Things Upside Down house, that retired set from a few years back. We've got some Bricklink sets. We've got a Viking Village. We got a lot of good stuff. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, follow wherever you're watching so that you can come back next time. We would love to have you hang out.